Hello and welcome. Today I'm doing the upkeep of two succulent arrangements. This is the first one. The centerpiece is a purple moth orchid, looking lovely there, very radiant. And at the base of this moth orchid we have a variety of succulent plants. Now, as you can see, the jade plant and the echeveria need to come out. They're drying up and they haven't really taken to this arrangement, so we'll be going through how to take those out in a moment. The plant you can see directly in front of the moth orchid is called a Sedum pachyophyllum. Now, this particular arrangement is kept indoors. It requires about 6 to 8 hours of sun a day. They prefer well-draining soil, these plants, and I'll show you how I water it. Succulents don't need a lot of watering. Once a week will be fine. This particular arrangement, I water once every 10 days. The moth orchid also requires the same amount of water. So they go together pretty well in terms of the conditions they like. Today I'll be swapping out a few of the plants with something a bit more fresh, just to keep the arrangement looking lovely. Here we have a cactus with artificial flowers on the top and a succulent cutting. Yes, that is a microwave plate. I wanted something to spin around, give you a 360 look. Turned out quite nice, I think. So without further ado, let's begin. So come over here and have a closer look. For whatever reason, this has wilted, and it's best to remove it before it perishes completely. So here I am removing the plum slate decoration, and underneath that is soil. Here I'm removing the wilted leaves. They come apart quite easily because they're gone, frankly. And we just want to clean that up because when we put it in the new pot, we don't want any rotting leaves to damage the rest of the plant. Succulents tend to grow towards the sun and they will irreversibly stretch. So it's good to rotate the pot every so often just to keep the shape looking uniform. I'm just wetting the slate here just to give a little bit of moisture to the top side of the soil. It also removes any excess dust. So both these jade plants have not taken to this arrangement, and sometimes these things happen. So they both will be coming out. Now, when I put this arrangement together 4 weeks ago, I didn't do a good job of removing any excess soil on top of the succulents, which is very important because you don't want it attracting any moisture on top of the leaves. So what I'm doing is just using a soft makeup brush just to dab away any soil debris or any slate debris which may have settled on top of the succulents. Just makes a healthy arrangement for the plant. Now I've done caring for the plant, I'm just going to give it a tiny bit of water just at the base of the plant, avoiding the leaves. Just a small drop. Okay, I'm going to do the whole thing now. So the Great British Weather has blessed us with some sun today, so I'm just giving the whole thing a light misting. And there we have it, succulent arrangement number 1. There you go, it beats having all your plants in separate pots. This particular arrangement cost me 21 English pounds, which is about $27 or 174 Croatian kunas. Now this arrangement has fared much better for me. You can see the yellow leaf of the succulent just there. Now that usually happens when the succulent has been exposed to too much water. So what I'm going to do is just remove those leaves and also dust the top of the succulents to remove the excess soil which I had left collecting on top of the plants. Now this arrangement cost me about 26 English pounds to make, which is about $33 or 216 kunas. Come closer. So to make my life a bit more difficult, I'm putting this whole pot on a slippy slidey microwave plate. Now, when you remove leaves, you don't want to tug. You need a nice clean break. So what I do is I keep wiggling it back and forward until it comes detached. And now I'm just cleaning the plant up with a soft makeup brush to remove any debris such as soil or dust. I love the colour blend of this arrangement, all the different types of textures and shades of green. So there you have it. I hope I've inspired you to make your own succulent arrangement.